What's going on YouTube? This is Luke from Vapors Corner, and today I have the Hellhound mechanical box mod review by Wulf Mods. And here it is. This is the mechanical box mod, the Hellhound, and I have the Succubus RDA on top. So we're going to talk about this Wulf mod and then we're going to break it down. So the Hellhound mechanical box by Wulf. It's $117.99 online, where the website where I got all my information from, and I got it for $90 at my local vape shop. It's an American-made device. It's got copper connections in the 510 and the button. It's all copper, so it's good conductivity right there. It's a dual 18650 box, and it's got a 510. It just says 510 threaded on the website, so I don't exactly know what they mean by that, but I'm assuming they're talking about the 510 connection. And they tell you to build, the lowest you can build down on it is 0.3, and I'm not really sure how high you can build on it. I would assume somewhere around 3 to 5 ohms. So I don't really see anybody building that high in a series box. And it's also got a 3-year warranty for just regular use in case something happens. Obviously you can't just throw it on the ground and say, hey, I want my warranty covered, but say you drop it or something just by using it happens, one of the buttons or something goes out. You got a 3-year warranty on it, so it's a pretty good warranty. So I'm actually gonna break this down a little bit. We're gonna go down, talk about it, and then we're gonna come back up and vape on it. Alright, so here we are up close with the Hellhound by Wulf, and we're just gonna take this thing apart. One thing I've noticed is that the battery door kind of rattles. I don't know if you can hear that. It's not really that tight on there. It stays in there well. Sometimes. If you give it a good shake, they'll pop right out. It's just held on by these 3 little magnets at the bottom, so I think that's kind of a con in the end of it, because it just can slide right out when you go down on it. As you can see, the batteries are in series. There's my lighting. This one's positive, negative, negative, positive. So, series. It's got these like silver, I don't know if these are silver contacts, but they're just standard, kind of like a Hammond box kind of connection for your batteries, and just a standard battery sled. Put the back door back on. Here's your PWM meter, and that's fully full power. Slide a nail in there and just turn it, and that's the lowest power right there. So I don't like how the potentiometer, whatever the fuck it is, PWM is not labeled, like the numbers on it, so you can't really tell which way is up and down unless you actually get to use the mod and get to used to knowing it. And one thing I like about this is that it's got copper contacts for the 510 and the button, and that's pretty nice. It's got really good conductivity then. And another thing I like is just how nice the feel of this device is, and how nice the stickers and like the labeling on the devices. It just looks like a pretty badass mod. And then it's got a nice like feel in the hand, and it's nice and like hefty, not like a cheap box you'd be buying. This feels of quality for what you're paying for it. So again, that's another pro, is that it just feels like a great device and it just feels sturdy. So that's been up close with the Hellhound. It's a dual 18650 series box. Very nice labeling, good copper contacts for great conductivity. The PWM meter could be labeled, but it's not that big of a con. And you have the PWM meter. The battery door rattles. Just little things about this device that are off. But overall, it's a pretty good device. And it's just that no device is going to be perfect, and there has not been a perfect device out there yet, and I don't think there ever will be. But this is a solid device. It just throws some clouds. So we're going to pause the video. I'm going to go down into my garage, try and throw some clouds for you. And then we're going to wrap this video up with a nice overall rating of the device. So I'll be right back in my garage. Alright, so we're back in my garage with the Hellhound Wulf mod, and I'm just going to be attempting to throw around some clouds. I usually vape with a tank, so I'm not really used to something with so much power. Let's just see how it goes. I don't throw massive clouds. At the vape shop, they make fun of me because I can't blow a cloud for my life. So if I can blow a decent cloud with this device, you can see it's the device, not me. Make sure it's up all the way, dripping some Milkman by One Hit Wonder. That was dry. This thing, the Succubus RDA has a ton of airflow on it, and it just dries this out so fast, especially with all that power that's going through it. If I can line this thing up. As you can see, I have you can't really see it right now, but I have the 3 bottom airflows open and the 3 top. So this thing's wide open. It just got a bunch of airflow. So it's very satisfying mod, and this is only 9 wraps of 26 gauge on here. It's not a serious build at all. I think it'll probably, I haven't really ohmed it out. I just know that's above 0.3 with ease. I'm assuming it's around a 0.8 or a 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, which is what I was really going for, something with a little higher. Because like I said, I don't throw around some clouds. I don't use serious builds like those people with the 0.08s on the mechs and stuff. This is more my style because this is not hot at all. So we're just going to throw around some more clouds, or attempt to, and then we're going to finish this review up with an overall rating of the device. Alright, so that's been the Hellhound by Wulf. Got my little paper down here with everything written on it, and we're just going to finish up with the pros and cons and the overall rating of the Wulf, or the Hellhound by Wulf. So the pros, it's got a very nice finish to it. The finish feels very nice. The stickers and the labeling's also very nice on here. It's just an overall good looking mod. So I'll say it's definitely a good big pro for it. And it's got a good size, nice heftiness to it, which goes along with the feel and the finish. And it just performs. The performance on it is great. The PWM meter does its job. The copper contacts, I feel like, make really good conductivity for it. So I would say the overall function of the device is very well. As you can see, I was throwing around a decent cloud, and I don't really use anything except for tanks. So, and then we're just going to finish off with some cons. The PWM meter isn't numbered or labeled. You can't tell if it's all the way up or not until you actually stop on there. It's not really numbered. You just have to really see what you're doing and just know how you're using it, because there's no numbers. You just got to get used to it and fiddle with it. So it's kind of a con. But after you get used to using it, you know where everything's at and what you should be running it at. And then the back door rattle, that's the other con I had with it. You can hear that. It's just me squeezing the box. And then how loose it is, I don't want to do it because this is a hard floor. But if I shake it hard enough, like you saw up when I was upstairs with the up close, you shake it and that thing will just fall off. That's a con for me. It's a pretty decent con. But the overall rating, I'd have to give probably a 9, because it performs very well. It looks very nice. The only really bad thing I have to say about it is that backdoor rattle and how it just came off. So it's kind of annoying. But like I said, it's overall good mod. It's a very well performer. It just throws around a good cloud, especially it's a very satisfying vape. And this has been Luke with Vapors Corner, giving the Hellhound by Wulf a pretty high rating, probably a 9 out of 10. It's an overall very good mod. So just remember, keep on vaping, and like and subscribe to the video. All support is really appreciated by us, and this is what we like to do, so we just make the videos for you guys. So this is Luke from Vapors Corner. Remember, keep on vaping.